What's up, everybody? It's Adrian.
Justin C.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the button below. Also, share it with your friends.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now roll the tape.
All right. How long are we doing this for?
We're your hosts,
Adrian Doell and
Justin C.
there and back.
Here we go.
There.
Listen to the scripture. What I was talking about earlier before you went in the house. Genesis 6:3. When mankind had become corrupt in the period preceding the flood, God said, "My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh. His days shall be 120 years."
Holy shit.
Like right before, after sin, God decided, all right, you're not going to live hundreds of years anymore. 120, that's your cutoff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, through food, chemicals, and trying to block out the sun,
Yeah.
they've shortened us to less than 100.
Like 80. Like there's very few that live to 120.
Dude, I had a patient the other day who was 109 years old.
Damn.
I'm fucking
Oh my
kidding
God.
not.
Who was having a fucking heart attack?
No,
Oh.
no. We,
I guess you can't talk about that, huh?
yeah, we can.
There it goes.
There we go. Okay. I asked Jadden when we got out of the car to take a piss break if he had an LLC. So, pro tip for any comics out there that are planning on doing this for real, you can open up an LLC and you can write off anything having to do with comedy.
Yeah.
What?
I got to get one before
You
the end of
can
the
give
year.
a card or a flyer to your server and you can write off your entire meal.
I got
Fucking
cards.
crazy.
Everything is a tax write-off. If you say, I'm a comedian, here, add me on socials. Write that off on taxes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get one before the end of the year.
How do I go about getting something like
There's
that?
websites you can do.
You register with the state. A lot of people will hire an attorney to do it. You have to pay the attorney a fee. I have a LegalZoom account. I was gonna do it through LegalZoom. I would have to pay LegalZoom an extra fee to do the filing. You can file it through the state. It costs $100. And then I think every year you have to renew it.
Yeah,
My year is coming up, so I got to do that soon.
I still don't fucking understand taxes, dude. I'm probably fucked already. I'm probably wanted. I have no clue.
I wouldn't be so worried about that. My dad ran from the IRS my entire life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my stepdad, too. He's a pipeliner. Actually, I think they may owe him money more than he owes them money. So, but
I think
So you're fine.
yeah.
I think the whole thing is that if you don't get on the fucking record, they won't find you. But as soon as you try to do something like open a fucking bank account, then they'll get your ass.
So my dad was like a true patriot. I was born without a social security number.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I had to get one when I was 18 so I could go get a job.
That's kind of rough though.
No, it was fucking great. I did not exist as far as
That's
they were
amazing.
concerned.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That guy was a fucking patriot, man. It was...
Yeah, see, you weren't worried about getting drafted. I fucking am. I'm like, dude, if I get drafted, I am fucking in the mountains hiding.
Do
Like,
you have any like physical?
I have ADHD.
Do you have any physical limitations?
I'll fucking come up with one, dude.
Like my shoulders, instead of a ball and socket like that, my shoulders are like this. I have chronically dislocated shoulders.
I might have that. My dad and I both have like terrible hips.
Okay.
Like we're like fucking huskies or German shepherds, dude. Our hips are fucked.
That might do something
Man.
to benefit you.
But I also have like a history of mental illness. I also have No, I got it removed, but I had a terroristic threat on my record for a while.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was just some fucking bullshit, dude. Me and a friend were in the background of a Snapchat story that had Pumped Up Kicks playing it in it, like the song Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah.
And on my record, we both got fucking expelled and
What's happening here? Did I go to the wrong way?
oh, what the fuck? Expelled and fucking DAEP or fucking alt school for 60 days. On my record, they try to put terroristic threat, and on his record, they try to put inciting gang violence.
We're going the
because-
opposite direction.
Oh dang!
Oh fuck!
You took the wrong. You took the
I
went
took
the
the
wrong.
wrong one. It's okay. We only fucking went
Sorry guys, we didn't make it on Kill Tony.
went 10 minutes out of the fucking way. That's my bad.
We're gonna be so late now.
Nah.
Good thing we left at 5:30.
We'll still get it. I hope we get it. Even if we don't get on, which we're going to get
We're
on.
gonna
Gonna get on.
I want
Oh fuck! I can't wait.
I want my I want to get in to see the show.
For
yeah,
sure.
that would be so
Sneak
awesome.
in or
What
something.
I'm no good at a bar hanging out. I don't drink.
Yeah. Well, when
I
I was
can't
there, there's so many people there. You're just hanging out, just conversing till the guy runs up and says the next name.
Here's a fucked up thing. I don't have my ID,
Well, you don't even have to be in the bar. Everybody was outside.
but I'm pretty sure to watch Kill Tony,
Oh.
if you're not even 21, I think they require you to have your fucking parents with you. So I don't even think I'd be able to get in.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll be able to sign up though.
I didn't think about that. But I think the bar.
Fuck,
don't
I
know.
didn't think about that.
Yeah,
But you have 2 adults.
I do.
You'd be like, these are my youth pastors. Oh wait, you're not a youth.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I might just be fucking wandering around, just seeing if my name gets called in fucking the bar across the street or whatever it is. But
You'll
That's
make some
alright.
connections. I did.
hell yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We're all gonna make some fucking connections.
Yeah, I'm feeling connected right now.
Go over to Maggie Mays, and they'll probably have signups tonight too after Kill Tony.
Fuck yeah. So I'm guessing like most of the comedy clubs there are definitely going to be like bucket pools.
Maggie Mays was easy to get on. He was cool. He was just like, I'll put you on. I'll throw
Creek
you
in the
on."
Cave.
Creek in the Cave. That's an online sign up, but I think we could probably do that one too.
Oh, should I look into it right now?
Yeah.
There's a Mothership Mike
Got to try to get on that
Yeah,
one for sure.
that-
before Kill Tony.
If I
We'll
can,
be in line for that for sure.
Hmm.
Let's see, what's it called? The what?
Maggie Mays.
Maggie Mays.
Creek in the
Oh, Creek
Cave.
in
Or
the
Creek
Cave.
in the Cave. Maggie Mays is just like you just walk up there. It's right across from
Oh.
the comedy store.
So yeah, if you open up a LLC, or if you really want to do it the right way, you open up a private business trust, because that gives you more tax freedoms. Then you can just begin writing things off.
Yeah.
All right, so we
So
got the
every purchase you make, GoPros. You better fucking believe that my GoPro is going on my
Oh
tax.
hell yeah!
It's-
In my
hell yeah.
these listening devices. The
Well, and
lavs.
also, when did you purchase the listening devices?
One pair this year.
Okay,
It was this year.
perfect.
The other pair was a couple of years ago. But it was still $300.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah.
go. Your gas, dude. All of your gas.
Yeah.
So you can take all of your gas and so you set the amount that you used on gas, okay? And then you switch over and look at how many times did I go to open mic?
Fuck.
Where were the open mics? So how much gas did I use specifically for comedy?
And at the Looney Bin.
And it doesn't have to be like exact,
Yeah.
because what are they gonna track your phone? Like,
Dude, all
I mean, they
these
may
fucking
do an audit.
mics are requiring me to be 21.
are they really?
This is the Monday Gamble mic at the Creek in the Cave.
But in Austin, there's a law in Texas. If you're a performer and you're underage, you're allowed to perform.
Yeah.
This is what it is tonight at the Creek Cave. It's the Monday Gamble Mic. Roll a dice to determine the length of your set. At 20 spots, 6 p.m., 6:15 p.m. sign up, 6:30 start.
I think that's before. That's
That's before Kill Tony.
yeah, but I think it'll mess up our signups
Yeah.
unless we get signed up before then run over there.
Okay,
I
we'll
bet that's
figure
what
it
people
out.
do. Yeah.
Okay. It might be only 21 to watch, but it's
Okay.
also a free mic, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then they have an 8 p.m. mic today too. But it looks like it's a $10 sign up.
Oh, I'm in.
I'll pay $10.
Yeah, I'll
pay
pay fucking
$10.
$10. Wait, hold on, let me see. Let me make
Did
sure
you
that's what
know
I'm reading.
we could rent the creek in the cave and throw our own shows?
That's sick. Yeah, that's what I was.
That's a slippery slope, man.
It's a slippery slope, but every show is like sold out. So
Optimal.
Yeah, but
seems
not
like-
some no-name people from Oklahoma.
that's true. But if we bring like a cave on to help book it for us or whatever,
Like a cave on. I've got a buddy, Joe Fernandez. Shout out Joe Fernandez, from Chicago, and he's pretty. He's.
Yeah.
We're gonna have him in OKC one of these days.
Yeah.
I think you met him.
probably.
I took him to JJ's.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah. He's fucking hilarious. But yeah.
Hey, now we're
we
going the
could
right
bring
way.
somebody like him.
Yeah. I mean, it's just in the future. That's
something to
that's
think about in
definitely
the
that's
future.
definitely an option in the future.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
I just hope I don't freeze up if I get up there, man.
I'm gonna try not to look at the panel when
Not
I'm
to look
walking.
at the panel, not to think about it. I don't want to know who the fucking guest is
Oh, dude.
Josh.
until
Fine.
I'm done with my fucking set.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm gonna doing the opposite. The fuck are you, dude? Drake, pedophile. I have some of that. If there's like a certain guest on, I have like different minutes I'm changing up, which
Oh,
might be a terrible mistake. But there are like some people that I'm like, if they're on, dude, I hate them. But so that might be fucking retarded, and I shouldn't.
Like a roasting them or something, or
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
the guests that I have for that, they're not going to be. There's no fucking way.
I'm kind of bummed that it would have been cool to see Jordan Peterson.
That would be wild, would it not?
I freaking
Holy
love that
shit.
guy. I like Jordan Peterson. Alex Jones would be cool too.
that would be wild.
Amazing.
So here's the thing, man.
His last episode.
We're all humans. Everybody has problems. Did he say some shit about Sandy Hook that may
Yeah.
not be true? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But like most of the shit that he has said in the past, like when he exposed Bohemian Grove, most of that shit was true.
Especially back in the day, I think his mind is kind of whacked now. But
Well, he
back in
fell into the fucking alcohol,
Yeah.
man.
but back in the day, dude, he was legit
Yeah.
uncovering shit.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Could the government have been involved in Sandy Hook? Sure.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't there.
I'm not surprised. They've been involved in mass shit
I don't
before.
think that I couldn't I can't rule something out as a possibility. I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now am I saying it was all a sham? No, I'm not saying that. Freaking children died, man.
You ever have these conversations on the toilet with yourself?
No.
Where I
It's like-
write most of my jokes.
I used to when I was a kid. I would sit on the toilet and take a shit and pretend like I'm at like a Jerry Springer interview
Oh,
or something like that. Like they're
Okay.
talking about my career. I was like, yeah, I've been in the movies for like 20 years.
I did that last night in the shower for Kill Tony.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, "What are your hobbies?" Oh, what a fucking
I like
asshole!
taking showers.
Roto-Rooter or former Roto-Rooter truck almost got us killed just now.
Oh, it's Taps. It's Ghost Hunters.
That looks like a sketchy ass fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there are
Man.
fucking kids in
Are
the
there
back of
people
there.
in there?
And one guy looked like he's talking to himself.
He was telling the kids to be quiet.
He's like, right over there. And there's the loves that we were
Fucking
just at.
fucking tweaking. Oh man.
Oh
Hey.
shit.
Back on track.
Memories.
An hour and 57 minutes outside of Austin.
I used to watch Ghost Hunters all the time until they started faking shit. Because you can tell when they're actually faking the ghost shit. It just
Dude, did
turned
you
me off.
see Demon House?
I haven't seen Demon House yet. Is that
Zach Baggins.
Zach Baggins? Yeah.
So multiple people have like come down with terrible illnesses after going into that house.
Yeah.
Zach Baggins went like partially blind.
Yeah, he wears glasses now after that.
And one of his crew members went fucking insane and is like now a
Wow.
Satanist.
I think Zach
He
Baggins.
got fucking possessed by demons,
Zach-
dude.
Baggins is losing his mind, I think, too, though. He is not the same, I don't think he used to be.
I feel like you're opening yourself up to
Yeah.
demonic forces.
I mean,
man.
he touched one of the demonic dolls, Robert the doll. He
Really?
touched the doll. You're not supposed to touch it. He just touched it on purpose because he wanted to see what would happen.
It's really fucking scary.
Yeah.
See, I could never get into like what was that movie?
Annabelle?
No, the one that was like Paranormal Activity. I couldn't get into those movies because I've seen so much Paranormal Activity in real
It's-
life
Yeah.
that shit didn't scare me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Paranormal Activity. I don't know. That was a weird one for me. First time I saw it, I was
Just
like,
like True Detective, I've been involved in way too much Carcosa shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So I guess you probably couldn't watch a lot of medical shows too, like fucking House MD. You're just like, that's not fucking accurate at all.
My wife gets so fucking irritated anytime some medical shit comes up in a show. And she's like, she'll pause it and she's like, what? What do you want to say?
Well, those motherfuckers hearing zebras instead of horses. What do you want me to say?
Like, what? What is it? What's wrong with this scene?
Well, it's going, and it should be going.
Oh, my favorite? So I work in cardiology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and as a paramedic, we have to learn how to read EKGs very accurately because we have to somewhat come up with a diagnosis in the fucking field,
Yeah.
whether we need to fucking burn diesel and get to the fucking hospital, or, whoa, my cruise control, I shut it off on accident.
Oh.
Whether we need to burn diesel and get to the fucking hospital or take our time. So my favorite is seeing cardiac rhythm tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're
Because
just all
usually
fucked up.
they're fucked up. Like
Yeah.
usually it's like, that guy is on the verge of death. Or actually he's already dead right now. That shit's so fucking fun.
What are they trying to resuscitate him? Why is the
Like,
flat
I hate
line
to
so
break
long?
it to you, but your cardiac rhythm is dead.
Oh, who did we meet? You might not have heard her. You probably left Brewski's before, but she was born with half a heart. She was one of the last comics that went up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so every time she goes to like the Minute Clinic or something, and they listen to her heart, they freak out
I'm
because
sure.
it's got a weird rhythm.
Oh, that's so fun though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd fuck with so many people.
Yeah, she's the oldest living half a heart person.
I have worked on people that have a single chamber heart.
Oh, really?
It's pretty amazing how the body compensates for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's people with half a brain too. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fucking how?
That kid that blew his head off, like he's still living with half a brain.
It's like what's going on in there? Like
Yeah.
what's it like to be him? That's got to be fucking crazy.
Like,
So I've got this story. Okay,
Oh.
here we go.
okay.
Okay, so I get called to it's like a domestic. It's a mutual aid call out in the fucking middle of nowhere, north of Oklahoma City, okay? Northeast of Oklahoma City. We're talking like number roads.
Hmm.
You know, it's like 1287B and
Yeah.
shit like that. They don't even have names.
You find one
And they're dirt roads, something like that. So we show up, this little old lady got the shit beat out of her by her nephew.
Oh shit.
She was okay. Everything worked out well, which thank God. That poor little lady, sweet, sweet little lady. This is probably 8 years ago. Wow, longer than 8 years because it's about 9 years ago. Anyway, she we're tending to this poor lady just beating the shit, man. And this guy shows up and he's like, and his face is all folded in.
Oh shit.
Mm.
And I'm like, ah! She's like, it's okay. It's my boyfriend. He tried to kill himself.
Oh,
He shot himself in the face with a
Shotgun.
shotgun, dude. And it folded his face in, but he survived.
like like that guy on that TV show with just a whole.
It was the craziest thing one of the craziest things I've ever seen, dude. Actually, if you were to ask me the question, that's probably the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Outside cancer was probably pretty crazy too.
Yeah, there's been a few people
Outside intestines is
Yeah.
also pretty crazy.
I seen a documentary about these two kids, like
Call them out intestines.
these two metalheads during the Satanic Panic. Both blew their heads off, but one of them survived, and he had one of those folded in mouths. Like that.
Yeah.
But he actually died like a year later.
That's so crazy, man.
Yeah. Dude.
Anyway,
All right.
sorry about that, guys.
Fuck, that's gotta suck.
Tales from the fucking
Crip.
yikes.
Imagine accidentally living like fuck.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
Can't even fucking kill myself.
There is a guy who survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Immediately regretted it when he jumped, like right when he left.
It's like 90% of people who do something like that immediately regret it after they fucking commit.
Yeah.
Like some crazy statistic.
There's a forest in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the
forest.
suicide forest.
Shout out Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, didn't that fucking dipshit
Fucking
take
asshole.
videos?
Yeah, I found a dead guy
Yeah.
and was
Lives-
like laughing
yeah.
at him in the
Yeah.
fucking video. And then he still has a career. It's like, no, fuck him, guys. He's still an asshole. It isn't like he never changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's like no
People
such thing
fuck
as bad publicity. I really wish there. Fuck him.
That's why Chris D'Elia still has a fucking career.
Was she the one who did the fucking ukulele pedophile apology? Or no, that was someone else.
No, Chris D'Elia was the one that was grooming kids and then like got canceled and then showed up a year later with a baby and a fiance. It's like, look guys, everything's okay. His daddy was a fucking big Hollywood producer. Like, I wasn't there, so I don't know if he worked his way into the comedy circuit or if he just was handed it. A lot of people say he was handed to him. Was one of my favorite comedians before I found out he was a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Early when I was first getting into ministry, I was like in my 20s. This preacher came in and was hopping around all the churches, but doing youth ministry.
Ew.
Yeah, he was,
Yep.
and he ended up like marrying one of the young girls after she turned like 18. It was so weird.
So one of the motherfuckers from the small town that I'm from, because those small town cops are fucked up sometimes, and this is one of them. I lived in a place called Booker, Texas, and our sheriff at the time, we knew something was fucking going on. Everyone in the fucking town did. It turns out he was feeding drugs to some kids like the town over in Follett, and then fucking them. He would catch them with drugs and then blackmail them. And like I knew one of these fucking kids. I forgot his name. I think he's still
Probably better for the podcast that you forgot his name.
yeah. I really want to say the fucking cop's name too. He's a piece of shit. But
Oh, we're all about exposing pedophiles. If you want to expose him, you're more than welcome to do
Yeah.
that shit.
he's so
Victims will keep the names out.
We'll
for
keep the
sure.
victims' names out, but
man, I fucking his name. No, hold on.
his name was
What?
Robert Paulson.
His
Name was Robert Paul.
His name was Joe Biden. No, yeah, but yeah, he was blackmailing these fucking kids, and then fucking them. And then whenever all this shit finally came out, he didn't get in trouble. He moved towns and got away with the shit. So he moved from Follett, Texas, to fucking to Beaver, Texas. And now there's a fucking kid who got drowned in a river with a bunch of fucking, or drowned in a pond over there with a bunch of mysterious circumstances around it, and that guy's still working. So it's a whole fucking thing. The cops, they're corrupt. I forgot his.
Yeah, I wish you remembered his name.
We'll remember it. We'll
You can
throw
look
it
it
out
up
there.
I'm gonna ask my brother
Yeah,
right
we'll
now.
put his
but-
picture there too if we can.
Yeah.
Where's my
Fuck
brother?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fucking pedo watch.
Pedo watch, dude.
I watched the Oklahoma pedophile. I don't know. I forget what they're called, but they're knocking down some Oklahoma people left and right, dude.
I
Some of 'em-
follow Traffic Jam Heroes on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Also follow Gays Against Grooming.
Oh yeah. Gays Against Grooming.
Yeah, which is a
LGBT.
it's a LGBT organization that is against the exploitation and grooming of children.
Nice.
Um,
They're one of the good ones, people.
fuck.
Who was it? That Stillwater prosecutor just got caught with child pornography,
Oh shit.
and now he's trying to fucking go to. He wants his case sent to Texas, and I think they fucking denied him. I'm like, why would you? Like, there's some corrupt shit going on there. I know there is. Like, cause why would you go from Oklahoma to a place that has the death penalty? Like,
Hmm.
so
The death penalty, it said Waco, and I was like, the Waco?
the Waco.
The death penalty is for pedophilia in Texas.
I just know it's in either way. I just think
Okay,
it's.
okay.
I try to write a joke
They're-
about it, but it just flopped.
They're trying to make it so that read that book, you'll be able to revive any jokes that you fucking got rid of.
I was gonna do it in the Stillwater
Yeah.
thing. I was gonna be like, so you guys as prosecutors. I was like, I'm gonna get them on my side.
If Trump becomes president, human trafficking will be a death penalty.
Nice.
As it should be.
Yeah.
As it fucking should be. Bro, like, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I just keep on thinking Randy Orton. I'm like, what is that? No, his name is fucking. I think it starts with the R. Here, let me ask my other brother. This one's not responding. Dude, what was the pedophile's name that used to be like a sheriff in our fucking town that was
And we
fucking
can cut
kids
it
all
up
right?
so that.
Yeah. Legends got Marty Phillips.
Dude! Yeah, Martin Phillips, man. I want to go see that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Martin Phillips is funny. Waco.
This is my
Yeah.
fucking cold brew. I need to fucking stop. It's a problem.
We're getting there.
I was all fucking jittery earlier before
Yeah.
we started the pod.
I got rid of mine.
Oh, did you really?
I drank half of
Half and half and then half.
it. Yeah.
Half of the half and half. 10:42. Hour and 39.
Almost. It'll go by like that.
So
Fuck yeah.
we'll make it almost at noon.
Yeah. So are we just gonna find a place to park, go to Airbnb
I figured
after?
I figured we'd go to Airbnb after, because the Airbnb doesn't. We can't check in until 3.
Oh yeah. But you can check in anytime after that.
Yeah, you can check in at any time because it's remote access.
All right.
So
Fuck yeah, dude.
Do you remember how many bedrooms it is?
I believe 3.
Okay.
Should be 3. And if we will be, jeez, I can't fucking think straight. As long as we're respectful to the place and we clean up after ourselves
All right.
and act like fucking adults, which I'm
I'm
not
sure.
worried about,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good, dude.
they will have us back at the Airbnb, sometimes at a discount.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The one me and my wife stayed at,
Uh-huh.
they'll have us back too. We were
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they loved us.
Don't touch the fucking the waters and shit in the fridge, dude. They'll charge your ass like $15 on those.
Oh yeah, if they have like little snacks
Snacks
out.
and shit. Do they charge for that?
No,
Yeah,
sometimes mine does. Hotels will, but
So
usually it's complimentary.
we
though,
had an
everybody
Airbnb in Vermont that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to look it up so I can shout them out because they were fucking rad. Um, mm, mm, mm. Trips, past trips. Okay, it was William in Mendon, Vermont. Mountain Hideaway, 2-bedroom condo near Pico Mountain. That place is dope.
Stay
They
there.
had the fridge. Shout out to William, man. They had the fridge. I don't drink anymore, but for those that do, they had the fridge stocked with local Vermont beers.
Nice.
And the note was like, if you drink the beer, just refill it with things that you would drink.
Oh, that's nice.
Like,
yeah,
super cool, man.
yeah,
Super cool.
yeah. The one we stayed at, they had like some snacks in there already. You could just have, and yeah, it was cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Some of them do pretty good. I stayed in one in L.A. First Airbnb I ever stayed at was in L.A. And my wife chose the one off Crenshaw,
Oh, shit.
but it was nice. And it was one of those where the lady lived there too, so we're just in the bedroom. We had our own bathroom, but she was a chef, and it was a pretty cool experience.
Dude, that makes me think of fucking, Don't Be a Menace.
Oh, to
Because
society.
he's like, hey, man, you got directions to Crenshaw? I'll suck
Oh yeah.
you.
Boy, that movie Menace to Society fucked me up, dude.
Oh,
That
yeah?
was hardcore.
Movie's
That
fucking crazy.
that guy was like, "I will suck your dick, man," and he just shoots him.
Yeah, the movie's fucking hardcore.
Man, I've been watching a lot of Robin Williams recently.
Oh, I love Robin.
Just going straight down the fucking rabbit hole. It's so good.
Yeah.
He was so funny, man.
I also watched a documentary because I thought like he just got super depressed and killed himself. I didn't know he had like a
Cocaine.
Oh
he
yeah,
had-
Bobcat talked about that.
yeah
He's like-
he had a fucked up brain. I don't know if it was some sort of Alzheimer's or what it was, but he
Oh, Lewy body dementia.
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it wasn't the cocaine that did that to him.
I'm
Because
sure. Yeah.
when Matthew Lawrence was in, that's the middle Lawrence brother. I don't know if you may be too young to remember the Lawrence brothers. It was
They have a
it was a
podcast.
Disney show. But during the filming of Mrs. Doubtfire, he pulled Matthew Lawrence aside and was like, "Hey man, promise me you will never get into cocaine, or you'll never get into drugs.
But that's
Yeah.
whenever he
It's
walked.
not worth it."
He like walked in on him in his room, right? And he was like having a fucking. He was
Yeah.
just sitting there being all fucked
Oh
up.
yeah.
And that.
Like crying and
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's crazy. Yeah. Do you watch their podcast sometimes? The Three
No,
Brothers. They have they talked about it on the podcast.
I guess I should
once.
watch it, huh?
I guess I should probably go to the speed limit.
I've been having a lot of fun though. Getting into like the older comedians because you know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Sam Kinison.
Oh my
Kinnison's
God.
so good.
Yeah.
Carlin, man.
Carlin.
George Carlin.
There's none other like Carlin.
Yeah, he's my big inspiration. Well, actually, my favorite comedian is actually Bo Burnham.
Oh, really?
I fucking love Bo
I
Burnham.
never thought I'd hear somebody say that, but that's cool.
Yeah, him and fucking Carlin, dude. But
Carlin is
Ca- ca-
fucking so.
he was all about the government, and then Bo was all about like, not the shadow government. I don't want to say that and sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist, but yeah, that's my favorite guy, dude. And he's like ghosted now. He's just gone off of the socials. It's kind of
Boaz?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
After he released his special, dude, I was like, there's something fucking going on. I wanted to talk at the fucking Blue Owl Comedy Festival. I wanted to talk to Reggie Watts, you know, and ask him about Bo because I know that they know each other and like, because I'm like I said, he's my biggest inspiration, even though I don't do musical stuff.
Yeah.
His kind of comedy is what I wanted to do. Is like expose these fucking problems. He just like such
You
a
just got to be
huge-
careful with that, man. That's the way a lot of people wind up dead.
Yeah.
You know, you
Um,
get too deep into the rabbit hole. Look at, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but look at, God, I can't even remember her name now. Probably best that I don't go into it. Basically, people have said things in the past and then died. You know what I mean? It
Yeah, yeah.
happens pretty frequently.
it happens.
Yeah. Fucking. What was the fucking thing you hang around doors you're not supposed to be around long enough. Eventually, you'll find into the guy that guards them.
Yeah.
You'll run into the guy. Yeah.
Hey, I did hear some other comics talking. This is cool. About you, about how impressed they were that, like, did you see Jadden went to Blue Well, but just volunteer. Like, not a lot of they don't get a lot of volunteers of comics that are not on the.
Oh, did you volunteer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's tight, dude.
Yeah. So, like, I think it was like Josh Trillo, John Waller talking about how impressed they were that you showed up.
That's fucking
So,
crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Made me feel giddy inside.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro, the short
That's
time
good.
that you've been in our scene, you're making an impact. People are noticing you.
Yeah, and people notice when you go out of your way to like show up at shows and stuff.
And you're fucking nice to everybody.
Yeah.
That's the way to be, man.
I try to
There's-
be.
There's quite a few people in our scene that don't have good reputations, and no one fucks with them because of that. And
I mean,
it's sad, but kind of people put themselves in that sort of situation.
I just knew that in like fucking some scenes, like New York, people would always talk about how it's like rough and like it's hard to get in with stuff. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, but maybe it's just because I've only seen Oklahoma City. Like everyone here seems cool. Like yeah, they'll have people that they don't like. You know, there's specific dramas, but if you don't get into that, then you're fucking good. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm reading, I mentioned to you guys, I think it was before we turned the fucking camera on, I'm reading Breaking Comedy's DNA by Jerry Corley. Here's an interesting insight. So you know how the biggest fucking peeve of comics is, oh, you're a comedian? Tell me a joke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And people get so fucking worked up. So did I well, I didn't get worked up, but I would be like, what the fuck, man? I'm not on stage.
I have a
Yeah.
joke I tell now.
Jerry Corley says they're excited that they get to meet a comedian.
Right.
One
Yeah.
of the best things you can do for yourself and publicity is to tell them a joke.
Yeah.
If you treat them like shit when they ask you to hear a joke, they will not ever come to your show ever.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's kind of like Seether.
Yeah.
Seether fucked me over on a fucking tip and tried to dine and dash me.
Yeah.
I will
Seether
never
the
go to a
band?
show of that band. Yeah.
Yeah. What you could do is have a one line.
Dang, I like Seether. What the
Oh,
fuck
fuck
was
those
that?
guys.
Dang.
Yeah, they tried to fucking. There's a big fucking group, and they just started like disappearing. And I'm like, hey, where's your friends? And because I was like, these guys are professionals. I didn't
Like no way they would do
instigate
that.
the 18% tip that you automatically put on a group of 8 or more. And so I got fucked over. I barely got tipped on that huge fucking tab. It was like
Wow.
a $500 tab.
So the opposite of a shout out to Seether.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Like you have that much like fame and notoriety, and you'd fucking
And you just
fuck off someone like that.
Treat some fucking server that's making $2.13 an hour
Yeah.
like shit, and try. You know what happens if you dine and dash a server? They have to pay for
it.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck that.
There were nights that I would go home without making any money.
Fuck.
So, tip your bartenders and servers, folks.
And make better music, Seether.
Yeah.
And
what
make
the
better
hell, dude?
fucking music.
I want an apology
some
in
butt
the
rock
next
bullshit.
song. Yeah, you fucking mainstream pieces of shit.
Dude, I'm talking about that shit if I get on the fucking if I get on Kill Tony's
I'll
The
send
thing.
music capital of the world, dude. Let's make
I just want to let everybody know that Seether, the band, is a fucking bunch of assholes. fuck those guys.
Matt Nealon probably worked with them.
For sure.
They're from Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
Are they?
It's funny because
Seether's from Oklahoma too.
I think so.
Oh, okay. I know Hinder is.
I'm pretty sure, but sometimes I mistake Seether for Hinder. Remember on that one episode I talked about that story,
Yeah.
and I had said Hinder the whole time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Dude, my brother can't remember.
Treat people nicely,
Yeah.
and they'll remember you in a good light,
Yeah.
because you never know, especially in comedy, you never know when a connection you make is going to be a connection you depend on.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no reason why we can't all make it together.
Exactly. That's why I fucking
Yeah.
Comedy, I feel like it's like a revolution almost. Like, we need to all be lifting each other up. It's not you against me.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Things will
what our
take.
battery's looking like. Oh, we're still doing pretty
Oh,
good.
hell yeah, dude.
We'll probably make it there on this one
Yeah.
battery.
And these have 8 hours of runtime.
Oh, I didn't even think we might have to fucking recharge these.
Oh, the mics.
Well,
huh?
if they have 8 hours, they should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. They have at least 7 hours. And I don't know how long we've been going. 3?
I guess we're not going to go continuously.
Hmm.
It almost sounded like it said cunt.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed. Also, I was like, huh. Cunt.
But we
Is
could,
cunt an offensive word? I'm so confused.
it
on that.
offended Miss Kitty at
Aw.
the grill show.
Shout out Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Kitty.
Adrian Corwin said, call it. He didn't really call her a cunt, but she wanted. Actually, that episode's gonna air next
Week.
next fucking Friday.
We could probably watch it this weekend. I brought it with me.
Hell yeah, let's do that. So that way we can edit together.
Like tonight or something.
Fuck yeah.
So she wanted the attention and kept being like, "Come on, come on, come on."
Mm.
So he gave it to her, and he was trying to guess her middle name, and he goes, "What does it start with?" And she goes, "C," and immediately was like,
Huh.
"Cunt."
Yeah, I would have done the exact same thing.
Every
It's
one
right.
of us would have said that same
Fucking
thing.
right. there,
Everybody
come on.
would have done the same thing, and everybody in the town came up to us afterward and were like, "She really is a cunt, man." So fucking funny.
But the
Oh,
thing
no.
is, and then she asked
Fucking
for his
cut it.
number.
Yeah, then she asked for his number.
Yeah,
This is
so-
some dirty talk right there. Well, she had oh, I guess you don't want other people's jokes on it. But she was like, she had a joke about not having herpes. Yeah, I was like, you want some? Stupid.
So I think if you're not directly calling someone a cunt,
I don't know. I think it's a great word.
So that was one thing I learned about in the comedy Bibles, that you're not supposed to make fun of other comedians on stage. And I was like, dang, I really didn't expect that one. I didn't know that some comedians would really get butthurt about that, especially if it's being playful, you know?
Yeah.
But
I think if you're on the lineup together,
right.
there's some. I feel like it's an unspoken rule.
To not
And
I
if
don't
it's
know. It really depends, I guess.
because that's how
I don't punch down, but maybe in a playful manner.
like when Tony got in trouble with the Asian dude,
right.
but you don't punch down while they're coming up. I think it's okay to punch down when they're getting off stage because you don't want to ruin their set, you know.
I'm not gonna say any names. Yeah, I saw one guy almost get into a fist fight outside of Bricktown Comedy Club after after another guy
Oh,
who you guys both know. And again, I'm not saying he made
Who?
yeah.
please say.